Something that we're pretty good at is arguing about things and disagreeing about things. We disagree about religion, culture, lifestyle, business, government, families, relationships, all sorts of things. And it's not that that's a bad thing. It's not that that there's only one person or one idea or one thing that's going to be valid or true or relevant. Very often there's going to be a lot of different things that can all be true, and it doesn't invalidate something else. Now this is where we get a little bit stuck, because I want to be right, and if I'm right it means that you're wrong. So what you're saying can't be right because I'm right and you're wrong, and you need to get the fuck out of here, okay? And things do turn out to go that way in discussions pretty often, especially on the internet. It's really, I find it very weird. And you know, it doesn't have to be that way. We don't have to invalidate someone else just because their point of view is different from ours. So something that I like to practice is to remind myself that I don't need to be right, remind myself that I'm actually probably wrong, remind myself to actually listen and hear what someone is saying. And even if I don't agree with them, it doesn't make them wrong. It doesn't make what they're saying invalid or untrue. It just makes it different. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to go and live that way, or that I'm going to go and turn that into the mantra of my life. But I can be in a space within myself where I can hear information and process it objectively without my opinions interfering and trying to assert what's true and what's false and what's right and what's wrong, and start an argument. I think that we live in a multifaceted world, multidimensional world. There are multiple factors. Things are connected, interconnected, interdependent. One social issue comes from and influences others. There's no one answer to any question. And a lot of us want there to only be one answer. But there isn't, just like there aren't any quick fixes. There's no magical wand that's going to just make everything better. We have to work at it. And in order to work at it, we need to, at the very least, learn how to have discussions, open discussions, considerate discussions with people who have different points of view, to hear what they're saying and come to a point where if a decision needs to be made, we can meet in the middle ground where everyone is going to be more or less satisfied as much as possible, or find some out-of-the-box solution. Because you know what, a lot of the ways that we live now, the solutions aren't always great, and we get stuck in thinking that that's the only way that we can fix it. But you know what, maybe there are different ways of addressing issues. We're an innovative bunch. I'm sure that we can use our imaginations, and the sky's the limit. Or actually, no, it's not. There is no limit. We can do whatever we set our minds to when it comes to developing solutions for how we all live together, how we create a balance within our lives, our communities, and this world. So that's something that each of us can practice in our personal lives. And that's something that can ripple out into the communities around us, into the internet communities all over the world. A different way of thinking. And that is something that can bring about change. Because the reality is that change is going to have to happen at an individual level, collectively. Right, I'm going to stop now before this wind gets any worse. I don't know if it's affecting the audio quality. Thank you for watching. You're going to see me next time.